Well, today an advisory committee to the CDC declined to make any decision on Johnson & Johnson's vaccine. The panel members said that they need more data before making any recommendations. The meeting happened a day after the FDA and the CDC both recommended that J&J vaccination should be paused following reports of very rare blood clots. 6 cases have been reported out of over 7 million doses that have been given in the U.S. A Johnson & Johnson official announced during the meeting that they are looking into a possible 7th case, but details are still pending. And we're joined now by Dr. Elad Levy, professor and chairman of the neurosurgery department at the University at Buffalo. Dr. Levy, what are the clots that have been associated with Johnson & Johnson's vaccine, and how rare are these clots, and are there symptoms associated with them?
Supposedly, these clots are associated with the veins that drain the brain. So clots can occur in our blood vessels, the arteries and the veins, and there's a concern that these are occurring in the veins of the brain. What are the symptoms? They can include progressive headache, and if left untreated, can progress to cause a stroke and then a bleed. And sometimes these bleeds can be fatal.
Now, it's also important for us to be clear tonight that there is no definitive proof right now that the J&J vaccine is the cause of these clots, very few of them. That's what investigators are looking at now. If it is determined the vaccine is not the cause of these issues, what are the possible reasons for these clots that are being reported?
You made an excellent point. We don't know if the vaccine is causing these clots. And as I said, every year for the last decade, I've treated a handful of patients with these clots before we even had this vaccine. So this pause is important. There is a question, is there an association? And now scientifically, we have to answer that question, and that's the reason for the pause. And until we have that answer, exactly as you said, we shouldn't jump to any conclusion.
Is this now an example of science doing what it's designed to do, checks and balances?
Regarding the J&J vaccine, you're absolutely right. Science is doing what science needs to do. There may be an association. It may just be the fact that these 6 people got clots. So they're going to try to answer that question. They placed a pause because the first thing is first do no harm. And the last thing we want to do is offer a treatment that may be harmful.
Dr. Elad Levy, the chief of neurosurgery at UB. Doctor, it is great speaking to you, and thanks for being here tonight. We appreciate your time.
My pleasure.